ain't finished high school. So how you teaching your kids what? Some shit that you learned from your mama that didn't go to high school, from their mama that didn't go to high school, from their mama that didn't finish high school, from their mama that was a concubine to the slave master. So-called white men going into slavery according to the Bible. Get ready for slavery. No, you're going to be our slave.
This is Lamentations 1:1. How doeth the city sit solitary that was full of people? How she become as a widow, she that was great amongst the nations, and princess amongst the provinces? How is she become tributary?
Right, tributary, which is subject on the payments. Go ahead, which slavery, man. That's a part of slavery, paying that tribute. Which is taxes.
She weeping sore in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her lovers, she had none to comfort her.
Which means don't no other nations care about us. These other nations ain't take up for us when they put us into slavery. They ain't gonna try to save us. They always want to say black people sold black people into slavery. I don't give a fuck. That don't mean we're the same fucking people.
Right, that's a fact. How can you? That's
all white people ain't the same.
Right.
It's Europeans, Russians.
We African because they said we African.
Yeah, we Africans
because they said because we black. And we ain't black. It's them motherfuckers, man.
Come on, man. And when they try to sit, and when America try to ship us back over there, them so-called Africans didn't even want us. But they are people. Man, fuck them people. And y'all, like I just said earlier, they want us to send money to them. We struggling our damn selves.
Fuck that. It says, she weeping sore in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks among all her lovers. She hath none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her.
Wow, all her friends, because remember, all nations are against us.
They are become her enemies. Right, nobody fuck with us, man. Nobody like blacks, like
nobody like the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Listen, man, when some niggas come walk down the street and some white people sitting out on their little shit, the first thing they think, they go some niggas. That's the first thing coming in their head. I hope these niggas don't do no dumb shit.
Because they scared, that's all they think we're going to do.
Because they trouble. Exactly.
All that wicked shit. Because that's what they promote on TV, that niggas going to do this shit. Yeah, we pissed off because we in slavery.
It says,
you put us in this fucking condition. White bitches going into slavery too. Gonna chop your fucking heads off. Go ahead.
Judah is going to captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth amongst the heathen. She findeth no rest. All her prosecutors overtook her between the saints.
Right. She dwelleth.
How you say that? Straight.
She said, read that one again. Dwelleth amongst the heathen.
It says, she dwelleth amongst the heathen. She findeth no rest.
She dwelleth amongst the heathens. It's kind of common sense. Once your eyes is open, if those Jews are the real Jews, how the fuck they over in that land? They don't dwell among heathens. The heathens is other nations. They not dwelling among heathen nations. We are. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We the ones that have to dwell among all these other nations because we ain't got no home. Because they took our fucking home. Even the Puerto Ricans. They got their island, but they don't run it. Damn, they got America running their shit. So is they really their country? No. Go ahead.
It says, all her friends have dealt treacherously with her. Oh no, I was right here. Sorry. It says, she dwelt amongst the heathen, she findeth no rest. All prosecutors overtook her between the straits. How you say it? That's right. The straits. The way of Zion do mourn because none come to the solemn feast. All her gates are desolate. Her priests sigh, her virgins are afflicted, and she is in bitterness.
We in bitterness. That's why we so pissed off, like I just said, man. That's why we hate this place. That's why we can't stand it, because we know that we're better than this. We know that we're supposed to have this whole world.
You got these motherfuckers come up talking about ain't nobody better than nobody, white man equal. No,
Ain't nobody equal.
Fuck out of here.
Most I ain't set up equality.
Right, they think they better than us. Why the fuck we can't think we better than them? But not all of them. All of them.
We don't think we better than we know we are, because the scriptures say so.
It's the difference between knowing and thinking. We know, they think.
That's a science. Science means to know, and we know that we're better.
Okay, it says, her adversaries are the chief. Her enemies prosper.
Her enemies prosper. The enemies, all other nations are prospering in this world. You got the Chinese people come up here and set up food restaurants. You got the Arabs coming up here setting up corner stores. Africans, they even do a little. They get a lot of good shit when they first come over to America.
They give them big lumps and checks.
Yeah, you know, our enemies prosper. We don't prosper.
And they do that to let them know, oh, you're in America.
You know, we don't prosper in this world, man. Not
America
as
always come to other people all peaceably.
You know, not as a people, man. You got some that prosper, but they all wicked dudes and homosexuals, man. Now everybody in the world already everybody know that all them celebrities is a part of that Illuminati. They all do them sacrifice. They all do homo shit.
You gotta think about the movies they made too, man. A lot of the movies where them commanders in chief be taking over the world, like fucking that fucking Rambo. Look at that fucking dude, the motherfucker what was it, Vietnamese or some shit. He was raping motherfucking little had his soldiers bringing them little boys, 13 and 12 and shit. Fucking kicking them out.
That's part of all these presidents shows.
I know.
All these kings and shit.
Yeah, they all gay. It's like they love boys.
Have sex with little boys.
Right.
Like, how gay is that?
They know the little boy can't do shit.
What? I'm just saying, a little girl, you want a boy.
Right, that's
You want a boy.
because they nasty like
Like,
that.
come on.
That's
A
that
fucking
violence.
boy.
That's that nasty, disgusting shit.
Go ahead, I finished that.
It says her adversaries are the chief, her enemies prosper. For the Lord hath afflicted her for the multitude of her transgression. Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy.
Like, her children has gone into captivity before the enemy. Who went into captivity, man?
Yeah.
Who went into slavery? We did. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans went into slavery. Not the so-called white man. They never went into slavery, but they're going into slavery according to the Bible. And if you believe in the Bible, you better read Revelation and find out. I love fucking with these white folks, man. Because it's funny, because they did this shit to us.
I thought it was a fucking joke.
Yeah, and guess what? They use our Bible and play and sung songs and danced around and slaughtered our ass, and we gonna do the same shit.
Think it's a fucking joke.
That's why it's fun out here telling these devils what they really what's gonna happen to them.
They think it's a joke. They think we just blabbing. They gonna see though. Like I always tell people, y'all gonna see. It says, and for the daughter of Zion, all her beauty is all her beauty is departed. Her princes are become like hearts that find no pasture, and they are gone without strength before the pursuer.
Right, we're gone without strength before the pursuer. Who was pursuing afterwards? The so-called white man. Who's going? That's like how they used to have like when a slave run away. They had like 1,000 fucking Edomites chasing a
With
nigga.
dogs and shit.
Dogs, they got dogs. They on horses. They got dogs. They got
For one. And that's shit.
Yeah,
That's modern for today.
Yeah, that ain't changed.
With one nigga, how many cop cars? They need about 7 to 8,
Yeah,
and it's 2 cops per car, so you got about 12, 13 fucking cops for one black man.
For one black man.
Come on, man.
You're right. That shit ain't changed.
That ain't.
They had the what's this called, torches.
Yeah.
You know, chasing after one nigga.
Right. Get that nigga.
Cause they all wanted a piece. They
Hang his
all
ass.
wanted to get that one little kick in, spit on, stab, whatever, man. They all wanted that little. Let me get a little bit, like
All about the Benjamins?
Yeah.
When you beat that nigga in the head.
Let me get some. Give me a little bit. They all wanted that little piece of that nigga, man.
It don't matter what type of piece it was.
Right.
The nigga could be dead, and if they ain't get a lick, they still want a lick.
That nigga was sprung. They want to spit on his ass and let him out. Go ahead.
Motherfuckers evil. It says Jerusalem remember in the days of her affliction and of her miseries. All her pleasant things that she had in the days of old, when her people fell into captivity. It's like it says, all her pleasant things that she had in the days of old, when her people fell into the hands of the enemy, and none did help her. And the adversary saw her and did mock at her Sabbaths.
They mocked at our Sabbath days, man. Because, when we came over here, they was praying to Yahweh. That's why they killed off the old. That's why they killed off the old. They killed basically, if you like 25 and up, you got killed, man. They wanted the young ones, the little,
the ones they can manipulate.
Yeah, toddlers and young men. So they can have them under, they scared them to death, basically.
Like, nigga, if you don't do this, I'll kill you.
I'll kill them.
That's right. Petrified for babies, man. It says, Jerusalem has previously sinned. Therefore, she is removed all that honored her, despise her, because they have seen her nakedness.
They see our nakedness, man. We naked right now because we ain't got our power. That's not a good that they want unto us. Because we naked right now. We don't got the Hawaii and Hawaii shy. So-called white people going into slavery, going to the Bible. Slavery, you fucking devil.
Ye see Zion and turn it backward. Her filthiness is in her skirts. She remembereth not her last end. Therefore she comes down wonderfully. She had no.
We got it says we remember not our last end. Every time we did something wrong, the Most High put us in a slavery. And when we got out, niggas act like they forgot about this shit. Just like a kid, when you whoop your kid ass, they'll do that same shit the next day. Like, nigga, did I beat your ass for doing that? Go ahead, man.
Her filthiness is in her skirts. She remembereth not her last end. Therefore she came down wonderfully. She had no comfort. She had no comfort. Oh Lord, behold my affliction. For the enemy has magnified himself.
The enemy has magnified itself. These so-called white people think they ain't shit. They think they God. They think they can do whatever they want. They can right now. But when the Most High come back, he gonna fuck these devils up.
The adversary has spread out his hand upon all her pleasant things. For she has seen that the heathen entered into her sanctuary.
Right. So they what they do? They came to sell all our riches. He said they stretched out their hand for our pleasant things. They took our women. They took all our riches. They took the image of the Most High away.
They took all the inventions.
They gave Christ a white image. He ain't white. The Bible tells you he ain't white. Why you niggas ain't protesting about that? That's something that young niggas should be protesting about, is the image of Christ. And I know white people's baffled why you niggas don't protest. That's a protest.
But it doesn't matter what color you are.
Yes, it does matter, because the Bible tells you he's black. That sounds like some white people shit. Only a white person say it don't matter. The Bible tells you he's black. The white man say he's white. It does matter. If I tell you white all day, you gonna get pissed off, ain't you? Hey, white girl, what's up, white girl? I ain't white. What's up?